Hello, good morning. Good morning. My name is Uche E. Udembozo. I'll be sharing with you a business opportunity that I'm so much excited about. I'm so much fascinated about it. Each time I remember about it, I'm so much grateful to God for knowing about it. It is called Avenues to Wealth. I'll not be taking so much of your time. In the next 20 to 30 minutes, I'll be done with you. So, before I go into the opportunity proper, I'll be sharing with you a survey that was carried out far away in the United States of America. In this survey, 20 persons, in this survey, 100 people who started their career at the age of 25 through 65 years when they retired. At 65, when they retired, it was observed that 54% of them are still dependent, as in they are still depending on either the social net, or they are depending on their children for their survival after they have worked for 35 years. Then 16% are still working, as in after retirement they still have need to work so as to sustain. They picked a job, they retired from their full working years. Instead of them to retire and relax, they picked another job so that they continue to earn something to sustain. It was observed that 24% of them were dead. And then it was observed that 5% of them are independent, as in their savings or probably their investment through fund managers and whatever, we are actually giving them something that they can live on. As in, they finished from working and then probably they floated a consultancy services, or they floated a small business which they were living on, or probably their investment plan was just enough to sustain them. The 1% is free. 1% is free. 1% who don't need to work again. 1% who don't need to do anything again, and they are actually enjoying their dream lifestyle. Everything that they desire, they will actually enjoy it. So what this survey is showing us is that in every 100 persons at age 65, when you are supposed to retire, when you are supposed to not to be working, it is only 1% that has opportunity of being free, as in opportunity of enjoying the lifestyle they desire without working, opportunity of enjoying passive income and residual income that is enough to live their dream lifestyle. The question is, do you dream or do you desire to be among this 1%? It is possible. It is possible, and it is only you that can make it possible. So the opportunity I'll be sharing with you is something that can make it possible for you. If you tap into that opportunity, that will make it possible for you. So before I go into the opportunity again, we so much believe in personal development, continuous personal development. It is key. Because of that, our company has adopted a book called 45 Seconds Presentation for Changing Your Life. It's talking about how to own your life, written by a man called Don Filer. He's a man who has actually achieved financial freedom through the industry we are talking about. We are talking about the multi-level marketing industry, the network marketing industry. This man achieved financial freedom through this industry, and he wrote this book saying, in that book, he actually explained everything that worked for him, how he was able to achieve financial freedom, how he was able to build a business that enabled him to achieve financial freedom. And for us as a company, we adopted this book, and we are presentation, teachings, or trainings on the napkins, the napkin presentations. There are 10 napkin presentations that if you actually stick to it, you will easily build a business that will ensure your financial freedom through the network marketing industry, and avenues to wealth will be your vehicle to make it possible. So, by the time you come on board, I will actually introduce you to the online section where you will be keying into this continuous personal development so that this business will actually work for you. It's also important I bring your mind to the cash flow quadrant. Cash flow quadrant was actually a product of the man called Robert Kiyosaki. They read that poor dad author. He actually came up with what we call cash flow quadrant. He said that in the cash flow quadrant, everybody who exists in the world of money, operate from one of these, quadrants. We have 4 quadrants there. We have the left side of the quadrant and the right side of the quadrant. In the left side of the quadrant, you see the E's and the S, the E's and the S. And then on the right side of the quadrant, you see the B's and the I. The truth is this: majority of the people exist on the left side of the quadrant, while very few exist on the right side of the quadrant. We are talking about the 1% of people who will achieve freedom at age 65 after they have retired or when they are due for retirement. The fact is that those 1% actually operate from the right side of the quadrant. What is this all about? It's showing that 10% of the world population are existing on the right side of the quadrant, the B and the I quadrants. What does the B and I mean? Okay, let me explain the ways of this quadrant. The E means employees. The S means self-employed or small business owners, or the specialists, the consultants. The B means business owners, the corporation owners, those who own corporations, businesses that are running on a system that don't really need their owners to actually manipulate or supervise or manage the things. The system is working on its own. The I stand for investors, those who their money work for them. Those who are on the left side of the quadrant, they are holding on to security, financial security, while those on the right side of the quadrant, they are holding on to financial freedom. In the left side of the quadrant, you are working for active income, as in no work, no pay. If you don't put in work hour, you earn nothing. If you don't work, you will not earn any money. No work, no pay. That's what we are talking about, security. You are actually working like my paycheck. I can't afford to lose my paycheck. I can't afford to lose some working hours. No work, no pay. Then on the right side of the quadrant, that is the route or the path to wealthiness. That is the path to getting rich. If you actually want to get rich, it is the right quadrant, the B's and the I's, the business owners and the investors. The business owners, they own businesses, and these businesses, have systems that continue to earn them passive income, or that continue to pay them passive income. And then the investors, their money work for them. They have put their money in different investments, and these investments, continue to pay them passive income. So truly, if you actually want to become rich, if you actually want to own your life, if you actually want to be among the 1% that we actually enjoy freedom at age 65, you have to pursue life from the right quadrant. You have to operate from the right quadrant in the money world. And it is interesting to know that 10% of the people who are existing and operating from the right quadrant are controlling 90% of the world wealth. While the 90% who are actually operating from the left quadrant, the E's and the S, are just controlling 10% of the world wealth. You can imagine that. Just 10% controlling 90% of the world wealth and 90% controlling just 10% of the world wealth. Which of the side, in which of the sides of the quadrant would you actually want to live your life? For me, I want to live from the right quadrant. I'm not just saying it, I've started working it out. And that's why I'm building a business through the avenues to wealth system. And that's what I'm actually sharing with you here, so that you can actually, find out or discover what is working for me and, plug in so that you can start building your own business with me for yourself. And more about the cash flow quadrants, let me be much explicit here. There is difference from linear income and residual income, or what we call passive income. Linear income is, it is a straight income. It is one source income. It is one source income. All just like, sitting in a seat that has one leg. If anything happens to that source of income, you go back to square one, to zero. So if you're actually operating from the left side of the quadrant, the E's and the S, as in the employees and the self-employed or the specialists or the small business owners, what you have is a linear income. Then if you're operating from the right side of the quadrant, the B's, the business owners, and the I, the investors, you have a residual income. You're earning a residual income, or you're building systems that pay you residual income or passive income. And those who operate from the right side of the quadrant, they believe that I would rather earn 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of my own efforts. That statement is credited to a man called J. Paul Getty. He's an American multi-billionaire. He is an American multi-billionaire. He said that I would rather earn 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of my own effort. If all your income is 100% from your own effort, that is a typical example of linear income. But if you're earning 1% of 100 people's effort, that is residual income. There are so many sources from where money is entering your pocket. 100% effort, you are earning 10% of it. You have the time to relax. You have the time to, enjoy your weight. You have the time to live your life. Let's look at it mathematically or as an equation. 100% times 1 person equals to a linear income. That is you times your job. You times your job, it is your income. That is your linear income. But 1% times 100 people equals to income. We are talking about you times the number of people who are working for you, or people who you are earning money from their own effort. This is residual income. This is passive income. As an employee, you have a job. And it is, you work and you are paid. You are working for paycheck. You put in your time and you earn a paycheck. There is no leverage. You are not enjoying a leverage. You are not enjoying any form of leverage. If you don't know what leverage means, keying into existing structures or systems or other people's time to earn money or to make things work for you. And leverage is one tool that the rich, apply to continue to make so much money. If you are not enjoying any form of leverage, you continue to work for money. You continue to struggle financially. But if you look at your life or you look at your source of income and you see that you have so many leverage, you are enjoying so many leverage, then you are on the right path to becoming rich. So the E's, they have a job just like somebody who is working in another person's corporation. You have a job. At the end of the month, you are paid a paycheck. For the first day of the month, you start from square one again. You start working again. If you don't work, you don't earn. Then if you're on the S, the small business owners, the self-employed, the specialists, the consultant, you own a job. It's just like an MD in somebody's company. If you must be present in your business for your business to operate effectively and efficiently and pay you money or earn you an income, you just don't have a business. You don't own a business. You just own a job. You are just working like somebody who is in another man's company as the MD. You understand? You don't just own a job, you don't own a business, you own a job. You need to be present in your business for you to earn an income. You need to put in a consulting hours for you to be paid an income. You need to put in time for you to earn an income. If you are not there, nothing happens. You are just on the S quadrant. No, you are not actually enjoying any form of leverage. Then on the right side of the quadrant, the business owners, those who own a system, they own a system and people work for them. Here, you own a system and people work for you. You are enjoying leverage. You are enjoying other people's time. Let me give you a typical example. If you own so many persons who are working for you, if everybody is, working for 8 hours, including yourself, what you are earning is 8 hours times the number of persons who are working in your business system. You see that? And if your business can operate without you, you can walk away for 30 days and your business is still operating and paying you better than it was even paying you when you are there. You are enjoying leverage. People are working and you are earning from their own efforts. That is business. And there are so many ways you can achieve this. We'll get to that later. Then investors, those who are operating from the I quadrant, money works for them. They put in their money in different investment portfolios, and their money continue to work for them. They are enjoying leverage. So if you actually want to become rich, you have to operate from the right side of the quadrant. Those on the left side of the quadrant, they trade time for money. They start over every day at 0 points. But those who are on the right side of the quadrant, their income depends on other people's efforts. Their income does not depend on their presence at the job. It depends on other people's effort. I told you that this idea is a product of the man called Robert Kiyosaki. Having said that, another thing you need to know about this cash flow quadrant, it is important you understand the cash flow quadrant so that you start thinking like somebody who is on the right side of the quadrant. Because our life is controlled by our philosophies, things that we believe in. They control our life. Those who operate from the left side of the quadrant, the employees and the self-employee, they believe in working hard work. They believe in job security. They believe in they need to put in time. They're always rushing. They don't have time of their own. And these are the things that they actually elude them. They always work hard. They have to continue working to earn. They have to continue working to earn. For them, they struggle financially all their life. There is no security because in this time and era when globalization is making virtually every job to be not secured, you can't really put your hand on a particular job and say that this job has 100% job security. It is not possible. In the age of the internet, so many jobs are going abroad. If you're working a job, you have to be asking yourself, does my job have the tendency of traveling abroad? When they'll give out your job, to the IT geeks or the gurus, the IT whiskies, in Asia or in America, and they come up with one software that will be doing what you are doing. I'm sorry, your job is on the line. It is time that you start thinking of how to build multiple streams of income. You can see that young man there is always busy. He's in a rat race. Always running every morning. He's running out to meet up with the job timing. You have a job. These people also have a lot of debt on their neck, because they always live on borrowing, different kind of bank facilities on their neck, and they use it to acquire liability. Those on the self-employed, they own a job. They are small business owners. They always don't have insufficient. They have insufficient fund, and they always have a large debt on their neck. 95% of people control 5% of the, the 95% of these people, they only control 5% of the world wealth. These people are exposed to different kind of stress. On the right side of the quadrant, these are the business owners. They don't have any debt. They have plenty of money because they enjoy multiple streams of income. There are so many areas from where money is entering their pocket. And 5% of the people who exist in this area actually contribute, or they control 95% of the world wealth. They enjoy freedom. For me, I am living my life from this part of the quadrant. I'm actually moving from here to here. I'm actually moving from here to here. I am still here, but I've started minding my business through the vehicle or the business system that I'm sharing with you here. Having said this, let's go straight into the business. There are 5 ways to create passive income or residual income. The first one is real estate. But the problem is that real estate requires high capital, and the chances of making it here is slim. Then the second way is paper investment. Paper investment, that is investment in bonds, shares, mutual funds and all whatnot. It requires high capital, and the chances is slim for you to achieve financial freedom. You can achieve financial security here, but we are talking about financial freedom. And we have automated business, as in building a business from scratch, or buying a franchise and start building it. It requires high capital. Let's assume you are buying the McDonald's franchise or the Mr. Biggs franchise. You will be required to pay over $1 million to achieve it. And there is high business skills required for you to do it. If you are building it, actually, if it's a franchise, there might not be any high business skill. But if you are building a business from scratch, there is high business skill required to do this, and it requires a lot of money for you to do it. So the chances is very slim. Don't forget that the statistics says that every 10 businesses that is started, that 5 out of the 10 fail in their first year, and the remaining another 4 out of the remaining 5 has to fail in their next 5 years. The question you have to ask yourself: do you have what it takes to build a business from the scratch? If you desire financial freedom and you don't have what it takes to build a business from scratch, then you have to start looking for a way to make it. We have intellectual property, things like those who write books, or those who sing a song, or those who have a script, or those who act. It requires high fame and time and chance for you to achieve financial freedom here. Somebody like Michael Johnson, somebody like P Squares, somebody like Michael Johnson, just as I've said before, his music is even selling even at dead. Somebody like give me the names. Give me the names. R. Kelly, somebody like R. Kelly, his business, his music are selling. Somebody like Chris Brown, his music is selling. Somebody like Al Pacino, he's earning so much money. Somebody like Mel Gibson, he's earning so much money from his movies. But the question is, do you have the fame and the time and the chance to do this? It is slim. Then the 5th way to earn passive income is network marketing. The fact is that the entry level here is very low. It is possible. This is the grassroots capitalism. It is the grassroots capitalism. It is opportunity for everyday ordinary people who desire financial freedom, who really want to be rich. Low entry, 90% can afford it. 90% of the populace or 90% of the world populace can afford this. It requires little money for you to start. There is low risk, and there is high support system in the network marketing industry. This is the only system that makes it easier and possible for everyday ordinary people to achieve financial freedom or to get rich. And 90% of the world population has the opportunity of achieving financial freedom through the network marketing industry. And let's talk about our vehicle. The vehicle that I'll be sharing with you is called Avenues to Wealth. I will not really waste your time. I will use 3 minutes to talk about the company, 7 minutes to talk about the product, and 10 minutes to talk about the reward plan. The reward plan is how where the money is. So this is our vehicle. This is a Guinea Lumboga. Would you actually want to drive this machine? If you actually desire to drive this machine, then you are in the right place. You can walk with me. So let's go up. Let's go about. I don't need to waste your time. This is our Nigerian office. It's a head office. It is called our place. It is everybody's place. Everybody who has plugged into this system, this is our place. Now this is the parking lot. This is our platinum, hall, where we do have our offline meeting. This is part of the parking lot. This is one of the other training rooms. This is another training room. This is the front side of the company. This is the entrance to the reception. This is another training room. This is another training room. These are some of our colleagues. This is our Nigerian chairman, the man called Professor Pat Utomi. And this is our Nigerian MD, the man called Dioli Akiemi. And these are other of our heavyweights in the Nigerian arm of this company. More about it. These are our international team leaders. The first person there is a man called Dr. Dov De Ross. Dr. Dov De Ross is a real estate guru, speaks 6 languages, and he has written 6 books in real estate. He's a multi-millionaire. He's a US. The second person, the international MD, is called Stefan Gertz. Stefan Gertz is a marketing and web development expert. He has intensive experience with marketing, and he has dedicated his time working from home after an accident that actually cost him his job. This accident nearly cost him his life, and he survived it, and it cost him his job. What he did is he turned his vast experience in marketing and web designing in building a business from home. He's a UK, he's a Briton. The third man there is Christopher Thompson. Christopher Thompson is a financial and international business manager. The man who is enjoying financial freedom for the past 22 years. He has vast experience in managing businesses and financial portfolios internationally. He's an Australian. The fourth man is Damian Martin. Damian Martin is a renowned cricketer and Olympic medalist. Brings on board his name and fame to the business. This man is a celebrity. He is a star in Australia. He's an Australian. He's an Olympic medalist, a renowned cricketer. Then the fifth man is Venet Kushar. Venet Kushar has experience in leading and managing IT teams, and he is actually bringing his wealth of IT experience to that Veneto wealth, and he and his team are actually managing the IT back end, the back office. He's an Indian. Then these are local team leaders. Our Nigerian chairman is a man called Professor Pat Utomi. He's a professor of economics and a nationalist. Then our Nigerian MD is a man called Diola Akiemi. He's a multi-award winning professional, a coach, an innovator, and an entrepreneur extraordinaire. He's a leading financial intelligence coach, and he's also a mentor. These are some of the leaders in Nigeria. This is Emeka Wankwa and his wife. This is Adim, Mr. Adim and his wife. This is Busayo Akonde and his wife. This is Naomi. This is Solomon James, the GSM himself, and this is Ijoma Chuku, our Amazon. Then the products. What product do we have? In Avenues to Wealth, we have one major product, and then there are some other products. This one major product is the mother of every other product. We call it the A2W Privilege Pack. The A2W Privilege Pack, what is it? The Privilege Pack is a product and service bundle that contains a variety of amazing opportunities in one module. I think just a service bundle. And what are the things that are in the bundle? What are the packages inclusive? It has exclusive access to a login to the Privilege Pack. That is, but if you get the privilege pack, you have an exclusive access login to the bundle, to the privilege pack, so that you can enjoy the numerous, you know, content of the bundle, the numerous business opportunities that are in the bundle. There is a login. You also get the login page, which will give you a 1 year access to all the money making opportunities, all the asset building opportunities in there. Inside the privilege page, there are so many asset building opportunities that you know, have access to. It's left for to start saying, okay, this is the one that I'm interested in. This is the one that I want to actually tap into. This is the other one I want to tap into. Just like a gift pack, when you open it, there are so many things inside it. Then we have 250 ebooks that we offer you so many things, so many personal development training. And in the search portal for hotels and flights, we have 14 discounted short stay offers for those who enjoy holiday. You can use it or you can repackage it and sell it. You have a choice of one complimentary travel offer out of the 14. For buying the privilege pack, you get one complimentary offer to enjoy 100% to enjoy a holiday sponsored by Avenues to World. It's actually a 7-day holiday to any of the 14 tourist destinations that Avenue to World gives. And there is also a huge savings of $750 in accessing advanced treasury management. It is actually an opportunity only available to the rich. It is a hedge fund. The advanced treasury management is a hedge fund that will enable you actually to multiply the money that you are making from Avenues to Wealth. You invest the money that you are making from Avenues to Wealth in advanced treasury management, and they help you multiply your money with ease. You enjoy $750 savings as a member of Avenues to Wealth. You also have access to financial intelligence information webinars. There are 54 different webinars on different financial intelligence topics. You have access to it. You have access to distributorship to discounted offers inside Avenues to Wealth. We have different ATW products that are heavily discounted. You have access to distributorship to all of them. You have access to discounted healthcare services in India. You also have a business pack which has a business tracking center, a personalized website, and online marketing tools, and access to other extra income opportunities. Let's not forget, it's important I give you this. The Avenues to Wealth Privilege Pack is also a business bundle. It's just like somebody who has a decoder. When you have a decoder, you have access to different channels. You can watch so many channels. Imagine it, when you have your decoder, you can watch so many channels. It is a business bundle that offers you investment plans, flight, hotels, car hire service, search portals. It gives you discounted health services, an opportunity to also use it and also market it to other people. It also gives you access to personal finance training. It gives you free vacations. It gives you access to ebooks and softwares. It gives you access to earning weekly incomes in dollars. For more information about the privilege pack, I refer you to this link, to this website, www.a2wglobal.com/people's franchise. If you visit this website, you find more about the Avenues to Wealth business opportunity. One of the products that we have in Nigeria is what we call the A2W Healthy Oven. We have the analog and we have the digital. And currently we are actually running a promo on it. What are the other things that are inside a privilege pack? I told you that it is actually a service and product bundle. At the international level, we have the network. Our network marketing system that gives you opportunity to build or own and build a whole business for yourself that will actually give you financial freedom. A business that will give you financial freedom. We also have the retail products. In our retail portfolio, we have the A2W Healthy Oven. We have the Verizon Pack. The Verizon Pack is actually a smartphone We have the starter pack for those who don't really have huge capital to start up. They don't have huge capital to start up. We have a starter pack. We have the A2W shopping. The A2W shopping is an online shopping mall where you actually enjoy different kinds of discounts. We are major distributors to so many companies. At our online shopping mall, you buy stuffs at the retail. You buy retail products at the wholesale price. We have electronics products. We have the aloe vera king. We have the Gitron medical. We have the dental cream and so many other things in our shopping mall. Then we have services. Under our services, we have the A2W Head Plus. We have the A2W Head Premium Plus. We have the financial intelligence training. We have the student packs. Inside the student pack, you actually get a subsidized project management training and certification. We have other forms of training, and we have different kinds of discounted tours. Then we have the estates. Under the estate, we have property ownership packs. We have the local and international. We have our A2W estate in Nigeria, and we have some real estate properties in South Africa and also in UK. You can own a full ownership, or you can get a part ownership by buying what we call a fractional property ownership. If you have any to it, it is possible. We also have our cooperative. Our cooperative, this is for Nigerians. We have a cooperative that is managed by experts that is turning over 20% return on your investment annually. It is huge. And as a cooperative member, you can also enjoy loan at 1% interest. That is fantastic. You cannot get it anywhere. 1-digit interest. You cannot get it anywhere except from Avenues to Wealth Cooperative. The international can be enjoyed from anybody from anywhere in the world, but the retail, the services, the estates, and the cooperative, these are exclusive to the Nigerian distributors of Avenues to Wealth. The reward system. This is a reward program simplified, the A2W reward program simplified. Let's look at the overview of our reward programs. Their function is to assist the company with its marketing by referring of its products and services. You use this product and see how fantastic they are. Then you refer it to your friends, to your associates, to your family, to your neighbors. Just to people that you already know. Don't just refer this to strangers, because that is the hard way to build it. Use the product yourself first. Enjoy the beauty of the product. Then you can confidently talk to people about it. Refer your friends to it. Apart from doing it offline, I will actually introduce you to an online marketing system that makes it easier, more convenient, and more simpler. This is exclusive to those who belong to the A2W Success Plus team. People who belong to my team, I actually coach and mentor them on, online systems that make this thing possible. I call it attraction marketing system. But that's by the way. The company rewards you from its worldwide turnover via 4 incredible income streams. 4 ways that the company rewards its faithful distributors. The first one is what we call personal income stream or instant reward. $40 on every direct sponsor is paid to you as your instant reward. Every of your direct sponsors, I buy into the Avenues to Wealth. I bought a private pack and started tapping into the privileges or the opportunities in there. I say that this is fantastic. This is a wow product. And I talked to a friend, making him see the opportunity there and how the benefit for the opportunity will actually close a gap that I will identify in this friend. And the friend plug in or key in. When that friend plug in and key in and activate his own business plan, I will earn $40 instantly from his payment. Then the second stream is what we call, or the reward plan is what we call the team income stream. It is binary pool and matching bonuses. We have the binary pools and the matching bonuses. For business generated by your marketing team, those who are in your team, $100 for every binary bonus pool and $10 for every matching bonus pool. This will be explained later. On every privilege pack sold, $100 is being paid into the binary pool binary bonus pool, and $10 is being paid into the matching bonus pool. So at the end of the week, all those who qualify to earn a binary pool, a matching pool, will be paid based on the weekly value of the binary or the matching bonus, the binary bonus or the matching bonus. The third one is the team income stream 2. The team income stream 2 is what we call leadership pool. The leadership incentive for bronze creation within your team. Each time a bronze is created within your team, somebody earns what we call leadership income. It's another income paid to the leaders for helping or supporting those who are in your team to grow. $30 from every privilege pack sold is allocated to this pool. Then the last reward system is called vacation bonus. It's a 12-month vacation bonus. A special vacation reward for leadership. The company give 100% sponsorship to a 7-day all expense paid vacation to leaders who qualify for this. $20 from every player pack sold is allocated to this stream. Then let's explain these things in detail. The rewards, what to expect. First one is here. The moment you plug in and you activate your business plan, you get, the moment you plug in and activate your privilege pack, you get your left side team and the right side team. Your left business center and your right business center. People who you are sponsoring in your system and people who you sponsor attract to either your left or your right business center. Let's say this is you actually buy 100 PPV privilege pack. Let me explain. The privilege pack, they have product, this is what we call the product value. The privilege product value. The PPV, we have different product value attached. We have those that have 10 PV, we have those that have 20 PV, 30 PV, 50 PV, 100 PV. If you actually buy a privilege pack which has 100 PPV, that means you have activated a business. Automatically you will get your left business center and your right business center. Then if you have a direct sponsor who also plug in and get 100 PV, and as in Bob, you refer Bob who plug in, buy a privilege pack, and you also refer Sue who plug in and buy a privilege pack. Bob is registered in your left team and Sue is registered on your right team. Then you go on again and Bob talk to Law who buy a privilege pack and is registered also on your left team, and Sue talk to Joe who also gets 100 PV, that is the privilege pack, and is registered on your right team. Currently here, let's assume if you are the person who sponsored Bob, Sue, and Law, you will get what we call the first start bonus. At this point in time, you get $100 paid to you. Let's look at it again. For every direct sponsor, you earn a $40 instant reward for your every team. For every direct sponsor, you earn a $40 instant reward. For every team sales of 1-to-1, as in that in your team there is something happened, as in one person is sponsored on the left side and another person is sponsored on the right side, you earn $20 plus your cycle payment. For every team sales of 1-to-1, one on the left and one on the right side, you earn a $20. You also earn a percentage of the cycle payment of your teams. That is, if your teams create a binary effect, as in one person is sponsored, let me say something like Bob. If Bob teams have a one person, sorry, if one person is sponsored on the left and one person is sponsored on the right, you earn a percentage of Bob's binary earning, and also $50 to $100 of leadership pool. Sorry. I'm sipping water. $50 to $100 inside the leadership pool for those who have created a bronze in their team, or This thing is only earned for those who are from silver ranking first upward. Let me explain the ranking, the distributorship ranking. We have the we have the affiliate. Affiliate is somebody who has, activated his privilege pack. If you actually pay for your privilege pack, at that point you are an affiliate distributor. Then the moment you sponsor two persons, if you sponsor two persons at the 100 ppv PV level, one on your left, one on your right, automatically become a bronze. If you sponsor two persons directly, one on your left, one on your right, you become a bronze. And I mean sponsoring those who activated the privilege pack, or those who bought something that is up to 100 PV, one on your left, one on your right, you become a bronze. The moment you sponsor 6 persons, 3 on your left, 3 on your right, means 6 persons who activated the privilege pack or who has bought different products that summed up or accumulated up to 100 ppv each. 3 on your left, 3 on right, you will be promoted to a silver. Then the moment you have a direct sponsorship of 100 persons, 10 persons, a direct sponsorship of 10 persons, you sponsor 10 persons directly, 5 on the left, 5 on the right. I'm talking of 10 persons who has bought up to 100 PV product, 100 PV, 5 on the left, 5 on the right, you'll be promoted to a gold. Then the moment you have, in your team, you're able to earn a $3,000 in a week, you'll be promoted to a platinum leader. You understand? The moment you earn a $3,000 in a week, that you'll be promoted to a platinum leader. There are other categories of platinum. I will explain that later. But now we are talking about the reward. For every direct sales of yours, you earn $40, and for every team sales, one to one, as in one on the left, one on the right, you earn a $20 cycle, and also you earn a percentage of the cycle. You also earn a percentage of the cycle for those who are in your team, as in when somebody who is in your team, created a cycle, you earn a percentage as a leader. There is also 50 to 100% leadership pool cycle, a matching bonus that you earn as a leader. This one is limited to those who are on silver and upward. Distributorship progression. We have the active distributor or the affiliate, somebody who just activated his privilege pack, or somebody who has acquired up to 100 ppv product value. You become an active distributor. And the bronze distributor is somebody who has personally sponsored 100 PV level on his left and 100 PV level on his right. The silver distributor, you have 2 direct referrals that reach the rank of bronze. If you have 2 direct referrals that have reached the rank of bronze, you become a silver, with 1 in your left team and 1 in your right team. Plus, your 2 direct referrals both have 2 bronzes each, 1 in their right team and 1 in their left team. Let me explain again. If you have 2 direct referrals that reach the rank of bronze, you refer 2 persons direct, and then you support each of them to refer 2 persons, 1 on the left and 1 on the right. You automatically become a silver. You refer 2 persons, and then 1 on your left, 1 on your right, you become bronze. Then you have these 2 persons to actually refer 2 other persons so that they become bronze, automatically become a silver. Or plus your 2 direct referrals both having 2 bronzes each on their left and each on the right. That's the same thing. You become a silver. Then another one is this: for you to become a gold, you have 4 direct referrals, and you help each of these 4 direct referrals to become bronze. You'll be promoted to a gold. If you have 4 direct referrals and you help each of these 4 direct referrals to become bronze, you become automatically gold. Then platinum, you have 4 direct referrals that reach the rank of gold. 2 in the left side and 2 on the right, you become a platinum. 4 direct referrals that become gold. You have 4 direct referrals and you help these 4 direct referrals to become gold, you become a platinum. We have different levels of platinum. We have 1-star platinum, But to become a one-star platinum, you must be a platinum and earn 200 shares in leadership pool. To become a two-star platinum, you must be a platinum and earn 400 shares in the leaders pool. To become a three-star platinum, you must become a platinum and earn 60 shares in the leadership pool. Then this is how all this thing works. You'll be asking, how do you have to refer 4 persons or what? Let's assuming that you and your team, you agree to be, referring 4 persons in a month. You say that you are referring 4 persons in a month. If you refer 4 persons in a month, your income potential, I'm talking about the binary rewards, the team rewards, you are sure of $50. And you also have earned 4 traveling points. Then if you teach these 4 persons everything that you know about this business and support them so that in the following month, each of them refer another 4 persons. Now you have 16 persons in your team. At this point, you have income potential. You have an income potential of $200, and you have 20 traveling points. If the next month you support your teams and each of these 16 persons also refer 4 other persons, you have 64 persons in your team. You have income potential of $800, and you have earned traveling points of 84. If you continue to do this, in the next 10 months, you have 1,048,567 people in your team, and your income potential is, $12,107,200. And your total income potential within this is you must have earned reward to the tune of $17,476,250. And your traveling point is in excess of 1,000. But let's assume that you don't have what it takes to be doing this monthly. Let's assume that you're a slow bidder. You say that in your first year, you will get 4 persons who are committed to doing this thing for life, who are committed to make this in a business. And you support these 4 persons to do the same thing that you have done in their second year. And you also continue to support them so that they will, in the third year, they'll do their team replicate this thing. In 10 years' time, you must have built a business that will be paying you $17,476,250. $17.4 million, $17.4 million in 10 years. Imagine what it takes to work for 35 years and retire. And here, you are building a business that will enable you to achieve financial freedom in 10 years. In 10 years, building a system that will be paying you $17.4 million. This is awesome. Let's assume you aren't able to do this and you do, 10% of this. If you do 10% of this, in 10 years, you have built a system that will be paying you $1.7 million. You are still a millionaire in dollars. This is huge. 10%. What is stopping you from doing this? Do you think that it's difficult to get 4 persons who will be committed to do this as a business in 1 year? What is the average of getting 4 persons who are committed in 12 months? It is 0.00000001. So if you're a slacker, you can do this. And the truth is that there is high support system in this business that can make it possible for you. If you are plugging in through my team, the A2W Success Plus team, I have developed an online system that makes this possible. I call it the attraction marketing system that enables you to sponsor people magnetically. The magnetic sponsoring system. It is fantastic. It is wonderful. It is awesome. It is the 8th wonder of the world. It is working for me. If you are ready, I am already ready, waiting. If you want to plug in through me, I refer you to this. I refer you to visit this site. If you want to own a business now, I refer you to this site, www.successplusteam.com/how to own a business. If you actually want to do this, I refer you to that, www.successplusteam.com/how to own a business. That is me. That is me. Once more, my name is Uche E. Udembozo. It is my pleasure having you in this session. Thank you.